Yo, what up, Crypto World? It's your boy Crypto C Rod. I haven't done a video in a while. Kind of took a break, jumped into NFTs. Woke up this morning. The market is moving, baby. It could be that time, altcoin season, meme season, whatever you want to call it. So I won't be presenting a project today. I just want to vent on what I feel is a problem right now in the market, or for altcoin season, for meme season. First, let's check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 6% today at $47,000. Let's go. We got Ethereum at 3,377,000. And our buddy BNB is up, baby. $437. So if you know me, I do trade in BNB. I do trade in Ethereum. I also like AVAX. It is meme season. It is altcoin season. But for some reason, this year feels a little different. I feel like investors are smarter now and also dumber now, if that makes any sense. So currently right now, projects are dropping left and right. It's oversaturated. It's oversaturated with either bullshit or projects that either rug, or projects that either have crappy developers, projects that either have a shitty marketing team. And my biggest concern is properties. Properties are coins that, or tokens that drop and they have no community. They fail to establish a community before launch. They fail to address the community. If they do address the community in the beginning, days later, they either lose communication, especially when things go south. Also, I feel it's a recycled clientele. That's another big issue I have right now with jumping into altcoin season. So last year you could buy a token and you had holders, strong holders, believers of or whatnot. This year I feel like people are scared. They're tired of getting beat up. They're tired of going to sleep and losing money. And it's just not safe out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying, son? So I'm trying to figure out, is it something in the market? Is it that maybe I'm in the wrong blockchain? Communities are in the wrong blockchain. It could be many things, or projects drop and they don't have a utility. Now you're waiting on the utility, or these imaginary projects that I always call startups. Who the hell wants to invest in a startup? You're investing in this facade video game that's probably going to launch 3 to 6 months later, and then it's a shitty video game. Another thing I've noticed is recycled developers. They ruin one project and then do 6 projects back to back. They take marketing funds, send it to hot wallets. It's the Wild West is what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure out how to educate people on how to fix this problem, or even if it could be fixed. Are we that far gone? I mean, yes, I have seen projects that have mooned, even though the market was down. I mean, but it's very rare. You're not getting what you got last year in October, June, July, which was a different clientele. Then fads are a new thing that are in. I know everything's a node, or let me compound, let me give you an ROI. And at what point does that become oversaturated? And then if you do it, are you doing it correctly? Are you educating your community on how to stake, on how to compound, on how not to beat up the chart? So those are a couple things that I'm dealing with day trading or holding or DCAing, buying the dips, selling the tops, but respectfully. But what if the whole other people in the market with you are not doing the same? They get into these projects. They either sell right off the rip, ruin projects, 2, 3x. Then a big thing that I've seen and why I kind of stepped away from trading are relaunches. Everybody's doing a relaunch. Why can't you get it right the first time? And then the advantages of relaunches are the guys that got in previously already have a bag. And how is that even considered safe at a certain point when someone's holding 1%, 0.5%, and it's numerous people and it's numerous relaunches, and they drop the project 3 days later, the project's down the drain. You drop this project and all your new investors get banged on. So I'm at a point is I had to grab a drink there, son. This is not financial advice. I haven't done a video in a while. And then I'm doing a video about nothing, just venting on what I see currently in Binance. I'm bullish on AVAX, but then I joined some of their Discord and the same stuff's going on there. Developers and investors from BNB transitioned over, or they transition over to Chronos, and they bring the same bad habits. They bring the same, how do you call that? It's like a repeated, oversaturated, bad investors. And how do you find these good investors? That's another dilemma I'm going through. I'm sick of all the same call channels. I'm sick of all the same call channels arguing with each other or disliking each other. I'm sick of call channels being pump and dumps. And then call channels selling on one another. At no point I mean, there's certain call channels or certain leaders that do get along with other people, but at this state of the game, it's like, why even go to these TGs Discords when if you choose this call channel, you can't get these investors. And then if you go with these investors, you can't get these investors. It's a struggle I feel right now that's happening in the meme and altcoin season. This is not happening in real coins, stable coins, legit video games. Another thing is I go back to startups, man. I'm tired of startups. You give these people they come into your either group or you hear a presentation and they're all happy to take your money. Once they take your money, things get a little different. I mean, I think also the vetting process for these projects are going to have to be a little more strict, a little more when you vet these projects. Lately, all you get is a marketer. A marketer is not the one, unless there's a multi-sig in the wallet. He's not the one in control of the funds. If you're not talking to the whole team, a developer, there's a reason why some of these developers hide, and it's because they have bad intentions, and those are just facts. I always say, why can't certain people show their face? Maybe they have bad intentions. Maybe they have done something in the past that they don't want to be known. Uh, I mean, if you see me in any community, I fully dox, uh, especially with the NFTs that I am. That's the NFT world is a little different. I mean, almost everybody shows their face. Um, so I mean, meme season is on the way. Obviously, once the market starts pushing, you're going to see some of these projects, maybe 10 of them, maybe a little more, and then you're going to see about tens of thousands be fly by nights. So there's going to be about 10 of them that are going to pop, and you're going to want to be in one of those. The question is, how do we find those? Even on the bottom, if you want to drop a link, think you have a project, and you want me or our team, Diamond Hands Club, to vet it, or I could even push it to other communities. I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of please don't send your project if it's full of shit. Let's keep it real. Uh, None of this is financial advice. And like always, even in our channel, I say do your own homework. Uh, you have to be responsible on what you research. And this state of the game, the investors are different than last year, than the year before. There's a lot of money to be made, but it all depends on how you treat the game. At the end of the day, this is a game. We are all playing a game, depending on who you're investing with, or if you're investing in solo or as a group. I mean, once again, this video is about nothing. It's just me venting on the state of where I see the market and where I possibly might start looking for other blockchains, other avenues where it's not as bad. I know it's still going to be bad, and there's cons everywhere, but it's not oversaturated with the bullshit. And that's basically what it has been lately. A lot of bullshit, a lot of dreams, a lot of video games, a lot of fake staking concepts, uh, giving you some ridiculous APYs, ROIs, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people haven't been delivering. So now at this point, you got to go through everything with a fine comb. I mean, you got to go through every little detail. If I don't, like I said, if I don't speak to the developer, the marketing team, anyone on your team, you could even bring your community managers. I probably won't be buying your project, and that's what I recommend in every other community that I'm in. If you're not speaking to the head honcho, second in command, third in command, let's go back to stable coins. I mean, you don't got those problems. Buy the dips, sell the highs, stake. Uh, and then I'm going to do another video on the bullshit I see on NFTs. That's my next video. So I'm going to do 2 videos back to back of me just talking bullshit. And that's all I got, son.